Northside people have gone through this place.
Well, we had that conversation. I was trying to take.
Here we go. All right, good morning. Welcome to the Board of Sanitary Commissioners meeting this November 26th of 2025. If you'd all please rise with me and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We have one excused absence, Mr. Tim Overton. We'll now move into our public comment period. Any of those wishing to make public comment may approach the podium, limit it to 3 minutes. Anyone wishing to make public comment may do so now.
Oh, you do this at the beginning?
We do now.
Excuse me.
It's on the agenda and everything.
John Barlow, 2007 North Wheeling, Muncie. I know the Sanitary District got some good news this week regarding the long-term control plan. I just wanted to recognize the long road that if your previous district administrator had probably been more on the ball, this would have been taken care of a long time ago. So
Yeah, that guy.
throw me under the bus again if you'd like, but, so I wanted to, is this off? Do I need to do it again?
Yeah.
John Barlow, 2007 North Wheeling, Muncie, Indiana. Congratulations on getting the long-term control plan approved by IDEM. Long haul. Congratulations to Rick for getting this thing through. And as I said, if the previous administrator had put T.Y. Lynn on this earlier, it would have been done earlier. So nice job by them. And I just want to wish Rick well in his future endeavors. He'll do fine, whatever he's going to do. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Barlow. Any others wishing to make public comment? Give it 3 beats. There we go. All right. We'll move on to the consideration of November 12th, 2025 board minutes. Would any commissioner like to make a correction, motion, or question those board minutes?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Hearing none opposed. We'll move into consider a register of claims totaling $782,297.62. Would any commissioner like to ask questions or clarify those claims? Seeing none, I will entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Hearing none opposed, the register of claims is approved for $782,297.62. Next, we have a district administrator update with Mr. Rick Conrad.
Good morning, Rick Conrad, District Administrator. Start with some traffic stuff, which is pretty easy. No closures for any of our work, which means that the tieback levee, Jackson Street, Main Street, those should now be open to traffic. Might be some minor restrictions here coming up as they finish up their markings and final restoration and cleanup, but for the most part, that work will be done and open again for the foreseeable future. Our leaf season is continuing. I think we're looking at probably 2 more weeks. Does that sound right? Still got some leaves hanging on. We are still asking everybody to use paper bags. It's whenever possible. We very much appreciate that. I've seen a lot of them around there, and I'm going to give a rough estimate. Say we're probably 50-50 paper and plastic, which is great for the first year. They still do have some free paper bags available at sanitation if you'd like to pick them up. And then just keep in mind that next year we'll be a little bit more serious about insisting on the paper bags because it does cost quite a bit to get them out of the plastic bags, and then of course it's you can't compost them with the plastic. So it's been a good move, and we'll be a little more thorough next year. We still do have the totes for people to dump pumpkins and any other kind of natural fall decorations you might have hanging out since Halloween. There is one at Westside Park, one at McCulloch Park, and one at Halterman Park. That'll probably wrap up in the next couple of days, so if you've been waiting, try and get it done quick. I am happy to also announce, as John did, that our long-term control plan, alternative plan, has finally officially been approved by IDEM, this time in writing. I think we thought we were pretty far along in January, and we've been continuing to work to iron out some details since then, but we do have it in writing now. We've had folks from MSD working on this since at least 2012, so calling this a Herculean effort would be an understatement. Dozens of board members, district administrators, engineering firms, legal firms. It has been a long haul to get to this point, and it's hard to convey the precise amount of future savings this is going to lead to, but by allowing us to have a little more freedom in how we address these CSOs, it'd be enormous. I mean, there would be rate increases and so on continuing for years if we weren't able to get this finished. So I'm glad that we're finally able to get that across the finish line. And then finally, this will be my last board meeting as district administrator, so I want to thank the board for your support. I would not and could not have taken this job if it wasn't for you guys, for John Barlow, and even the mayor. I think we've certainly accomplished a lot in the last couple of years. I've learned a lot from each of you in the process, so I am very appreciative. I'm glad to see you guys are continuing to work to move the district in the right direction. I do want to thank the department heads too, Melanie, Dina, and Rich at administration, Tom and John at engineering, Jason and Chuck at the plant and water quality, Jason from sanitation and recycling, and Tim and IT, and all the employees who do the hard work every day to keep the city clean and functioning. They do a fantastic job, and whoever ends up taking this role is going to find that the expertise and dedication of our staff is going to make it a pretty easy transition for them. It's been a privilege to work with everybody, and I wish you the best in the future. And with that, and for the final time, I'm happy to field any questions from the board.
Thank you, Mr. Conrad. Mr. Clark?
Rick, thank you. Just quickly, I appreciate you and your servant leadership these past few years. I appreciate your thoughtful approach to the efficiency of our services that we offer our customers. You'd mentioned before, a lot has been accomplished just in a couple of years. Continuing, carrying that torch with the negotiations with the long-term control plan, navigating this CSO project journey, engaging in our employees and trying to make their experience here better. Digitization of assets, route optimization, which is to come. There's just a long list that you've been integral and leading, and we appreciate that, and you will be missed, but best wishes to you.
Thank you.
Mr. Selby?
I just echo what Aaron said. I really enjoyed the year we've spent together. I've found your intellect and reasoning and thoughtful judgment just amazing. So, good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Smith?
I just add on again, it's just been truly my honor to get to know you personally and the opportunity to work with you. I would go back to say again, because of you, the way our labs and has been the last several years, and all the awards started under your leadership, and that's a very high honor. So congratulations and best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, Rick, you're a filthy quitter, and I bought you a card to commemorate that, by the way, and also a small fern.
Mic off back there?
Yes, I hope it is.
Few minutes.
Anyway, no, it's been a pleasure working with you. I count you as a friend. We'll miss you. District will miss you. You were excellent at your job, and I think department heads probably don't know how much you help mitigate my more tyrannical tendencies. They're about to find out, so good luck. That said, you'll be missed. We appreciate everything you've done. Definitely better than John, definitely.
Oh!
I'm just kidding, equally good. Definitely, you're better.
Well done.
Anyway,
Well done. Thank you.
thanks, Rick.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Old business. Mr. Clark, any old business?
No business.
Mr. Selvey?
No, sir.
Mr. Smith?
No business.
None for me as well. Moving into new business. Item number 1 is Resolution 2025-15, interlocal with City of Muncie for sanitation services for city parks. Mr. Jason Donati, Sanitation Superintendent, presenting.
Good afternoon, Board. First, I want to say thank you to Rick for his service to our community, and it's been great working with him. Definitely learned a lot from him and worked with him for many years. And thank you for your contribution to the White River and the water quality and all that. So just want to go on record and say that. What you have before you is a resolution I'm sure you're familiar with. It's been on the table for a while. It's basically an interlocal agreement between the Muncie Sanitary District, the Board of Public Works, and the City of Muncie, the Muncie Parks Department. The idea is that the Sanitary District, specifically the Sanitation and Recycling Department, has offered to take over the trash pickup at all of our parks. We got quite a few parks in Muncie, and that also include overlooks along the river, the greenways, and also some of the other things that the parks helps pick up. So Boys and Girls Club, Ross Center, Bewley Center, Tui, those types of things. This does not include the reservoir. So let's be clear about that. It does say in there that we can help, and I have had conversations with them, like we do Ironman events and those types of things. We're always going to be willing to help the reservoir for their needs and things like that, but this isn't a regular service pickup for them. So the idea is that our department would take over picking up all the trash in the parks and the overlooks and all that, and in exchange they would give us their 2020 small packer truck. It's laid out in the agreement, and that would help us tremendously. The two small packers that we currently have are pretty old and in pretty rough shape, so adding this truck to our fleet would help significantly. And I've already went to the Parks Board last week to present to them and discuss it with their board. They approved unanimously 4-0 with everybody that was present. And then I also went to the Board of Public Works to present it to them and ask them if they could draft a similar resolution to what you're looking at today, so we could make sure that they're on board, and they were in favor and approved of that, and they're working on that. I sent that to have the city attorney to look at to draft a resolution for that, because it's my understanding, and maybe you know more than me, that we have to pass a resolution and the Board of Public Works has to pass a resolution, and then we can enter the interlocal agreement. Is that your understanding of it?
That is correct.
Okay. So, any questions?
All right. Mr. Clark, questions or comments?
No, I think it's a great agreement. We are very skilled at this, so we should probably take it over for the parks.
Yeah.
Mr. Selby?
He stole my thunder. You'll do a
Sorry.
great job with it.
Start with Selby next time.
Mr. Smith?
I think it'd be a great agreement with us in the city, so no problem.
Yeah. Ditto. All right. All that said, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
I will second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Hearing none opposed, Resolution 2025-15, interlocal City of Muncie for sanitation services for city parks is approved. Moving on.
Thank
Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason. Item number 2, Resolution 2025-16 is the 2026 salary resolution. Mr. Rick Conrad presenting.
Pretty simple. Positions are all the same. They have just been calculated with a 4.5% raise. Pretty straightforward, as the board had requested. So if you got any questions about anything in particular.
I think it'd be appropriate if you went through each individual salary, since it's
Really,
your last
you wouldn't.
meeting.
It's actually a range and.
All right. Mr. Clark, questions or comments?
Not this time.
Mr. Selvey?
None.
Mr. Smith?
No questions.
I will comment that originally the board had proposed 3%. The additional 1.5% is do some changes in our extended sick policy, so that's how we came to that 4.5%. All right. If nobody else has any questions or comments regarding that, I'll entertain a motion in regards to the item.
Motion to approve Resolution 2025-16.
I'll second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hearing none opposed, we will move forward to item number 3, the 2025, should that be 20, or is this 2020?
2026.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to amend the agenda here on the fly. The 2026 board meeting schedule, Mr. Rick Conrad presenting.
All right. And the board meetings for 2026 will continue on the same schedule they are now, which would mean the first board meeting in 2026 would be January 7th. Same time, same place. That will continue throughout the year with one exception in November, since Veterans Day falls on a Wednesday. That board meeting will be moved to the following day, which is Thursday, November 12th. Again, though, all other details would remain the same.
All right. Mr. Clark, questions or comments?
No questions, Mr. President.
Mr. Selvey.
I have none.
Mr. Smith.
No questions.
None from me as well. I will entertain a motion in regards to this item.
Motion approved,
Second.
2026 board meeting schedule.
All right, having a motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
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 Hearing none opposed, the 2026 board meeting schedule is approved. Next up, item number 4, we have task order number 2 with T.Y. Lin. Mr. Rick Conrad presenting.
Right. And task order number 2 with T.Y. Lin it's going to continue work for expansion and improvements at the water pollution control facility. The total amount of $3.5 million has already been approved. This task order would cover $1,698,000 and will involve basis of design reports, contract documents, up to 90%, engineers' opinions of probable construction, and permitting assistance. T.Y. just add that T.Y. Lin's been doing a great job, very innovative thinking out there, and very glad to have them on this project.
All right, Mr. Clark, questions or comments?
No questions. Thank you, Rick.
Mr. Selvey?
No, sir.
Mr. Smith?
No questions.
And I'll just add that the primary drivers on this one are the design of inline storage to the Kilgore Interceptor to, basically comply with our long-term control plan that we just recently got approved. They're coordinating that with Lockmuir. New secondaries, demolition of some old structures out there at the plant, and obviously plant improvements of a kind of a various nature to get the plant operating at a 35 MGD standard, up from 26 MGD. 27. Sorry, Jason. Didn't want to short you one. So that's most of it right there. All that said, I'll entertain a motion to approve task order number 2 with T.Y. Lin.
Motion to approve.
Second motion.
With a motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Hearing none opposed, task order number 2 with T.Y. Lin is approved. Moving on to additional board topics, Mr. Clark,
No additional.
Mr. Selvey,
None.
Mr. Smith.
Nothing additional, thank you.
I already said nice things about Rick and some not so nice things, so we'll leave it there. I do just want to appreciate, everybody at the district doing good work, and wish them a happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. We will also additionally, since we won't have a meeting before then, the Muncie Sanitary District will be closing Weiser at High Street for some sanitary work there as part of our long-term control plan that's anticipated to last between 2 and 3 weeks. Bowen, our contractor, will do absolutely everything they can to make sure it's not more than 2 or 3 weeks, but just be aware for those going to school, trying to go to City Hall, trying to go downtown, anything across the bridge, you can't. There will be, of course, obviously a detour route put in place for all of that. Please pay attention to the detour. Other than that, I think that's... I do want to also comment in terms of the long-term control plan, why everyone is so excited about this. Conservatively, we anticipated from the original control plan that was approved something like $500 million, that is billion with a B, savings, as opposed to what was originally proposed with total separation, so that $500 million would have came out of, basically the Muncie residents, sanitary district residents, so we were quite happy that this 13-year journey has come to a somewhat decent conclusion. We're still going to spend about $160 million to comply with the requirements of that long-term control plan, but $160 million versus, $500 million or $750 million is a considerable improvement. So that's why the professionals, the engineers, the attorneys, all of our sanitary district staff are so very, very pleased that we were able to get this done. So excellent work, everybody that's had to touch that, deal with it, negotiate with IDEM. It's been a long ride, but we got there. We did frame it. It's a big deal for us. So, and that is it for me. That said, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Selvey has the second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. This board meeting is adjourned.